Hey, what is up, guys? It's Weaponmaster202 here today. Back with another video. Today I'll be talking about the Nintendo Switch and the information that was revealed on the live stream on the 12th and the Nintendo Treehouse live stream that was on the 13th. So let's jump right into the news. Jeez, I sound like Keemstar. Either way, I'm going to be giving my opinion on the games and just tell you the information about the Switch. So I'm going to be elaborating more on the games, and the games are going to take up a lot more time than the actual information on the Switch, because I'm just going to read off the information about the Switch. Alright, let's start out. The live stream starts out with the guy just telling us everything we already know about the Switch. They tell us the launch date of March 3rd, 2017. I know this is like really controversial to what I just said, but either way, I'm going to elaborate on the price and the release date. The release date, I like the release date. It's good. It's coming earlier than everybody thought. Everybody thought it was going to come on the 17th of March, coming out on the 3rd, still a Friday. Perfectly fine with me. After I have my school day, I'll go down there and I'll grab my Switch and I will go ahead and play for the rest of the day. Alright. After that, price point is $299.99, or $300 pretty much. I like this price. It's more than everybody was expecting. Sorry, I had to get a quick drink of water there. Either way, $299.99. It's alright. It's just $50 more than everybody was thinking it was going to be, because I'm pretty sure everybody was thinking it was going to be the price point of $250. That's what I thought. Either way, after that, they were talking about online service. Online multiplayer gaming is going to be a thing. They're going to have an online service, and the online service is going to be free after the release date for a trial period. And the trial period will end after fall of 2017, and you will have to begin to pay for your service of multiplayer. I haven't owned a Wii U or a Wii, or I think it's just a Wii U, but I don't know. There's no region locking, so if you know what that is, congratulations, it's gone. DNA. From all the systems, they were talking about it for a little bit, talking about how the 3DS has the DS, the original DS, has a touchscreen. You know how the Super Nintendo brought in the good old like X and Y buttons or something, or the other two additional buttons. They're talking about how the original NES came with 2 controllers, good stuff like that, motion controls with the Wii, you know, everything from all the systems they've released in the past. They tell us everything we already know again. Alright, we get it. It's a Switch. You can bring it on the go. Alright, battery life. They were talking about the battery life for the tablet portion of it, and they were talking about how it ranges from 2.5 hours to 6.5 hours, depending on what game you play. So if you're playing Breath of the Wild, which is a very open world game and has very good graphics, that'll probably only last 2.5 hours to 3 hours. But if you're playing a side-scroller game, like a very pixelated side-scroller game from an indie company or like a lesser-known company, well, guess what? That's probably going to be able to last 6 hours to 6.5 hours, so congratulations. They were talking about how they have an AC adapter and portable batteries, so let's say you're on a plane, you can go ahead, and if you're saying like next to an outlet or something, you could plug your AC adapter in there and then just plug it right into your tablet portion, keep it charging, or you could go ahead and bring on a portable battery, which you could just take the portable battery, just plug a little USB cord in there, and then just plug the other side into the tablet part of it. Go ahead and keep that charging. You can go ahead and charge while playing, and you're connecting over Wi-Fi. I'm pretty sure everybody understood that. Talking about touchpad on it. They already talked about that when they said that DS touchpad was part of the DNA. 8 Nintendo Switch systems can be connected at once for local multiplayer, which is pretty cool. If they choose to put Smash, the new Smash on this game, or this game console, could see that being used because, well, you know, there were 8 players allowed in the new Smash on the Wii U, so I wouldn't see why not to use that here. That's pretty cool though. That's local. Joy-Con is the name of the controller things that you put on the side of the tablet and on like the little controller looking thingy. Joy-Con grip is the little controller looking thingy that you slide them into the Joy-Cons into to look more like a PlayStation controller or an Xbox controller. Amiibos go on the Joy-Con, the right Joy-Con, I believe, and there's a neon blue and a neon red variants of the Joy-Con. You could buy them separately, and yeah, there's also wrist straps, which are pretty much just like sort of extend the Joy-Con side a little bit. Don't really do much besides that. Wrist straps, can't drop them. Colored wrist straps. They're going to be making the neon blue and neon red colored wrist straps. Pretty much just that's the same. You'll have to buy those separately though. Motion. They have motion, shape, and distance sensors on the Joy-Con, so that what they used is that you could play rock paper scissors with your Joy-Con or something, and the Joy-Con can tell either if you put rock, paper, or scissor. It could also tell how far away your hand is from the thing. And also they were talking about how it's motion controller. There's a few games in that I'm going to be talking about in a little while that are going to be showing some of that off. But yeah, it's pretty much just like the original Wii thing, where if like you're playing like tennis or something, you could just swing it and hit the tennis ball. Alright. It could simulate stuff with an HD rumble. So what they used was weird. They said that you could sort of shake around your Joy-Con and feel how many ice cubes are in a glass. Let's say you can tell either if there's 1 cube in the glass, 2 cubes in the glass, or 3 cubes in the glass, and you can tell if there's water in the glass or not, or if it's like being poured in the glass. And that's accomplished with the HD rumble. That's pretty much all about that stuff. So the lineup for the Switch with the Joy-Con, at least, because they have a Joy-Con, they have some Joy-Con games, and then they also, of course, have some regular games that Joy-Cons are not needed for. Joy-Con games, they have 1-2 Switch. I don't know, it's a weird game. It's pretty much like you have to do a few like stupid little activities. For $40, I think it's just a money grab. It doesn't look that interesting. It looks like something that should just be like automatically thrown with the console, because it doesn't look that interesting. It doesn't look worth $40. Plus, if you don't have a friend to play it with, then it's 100% useless. Either way, that's a launch title coming out on the 3rd of March this year. ARMS. ARMS is a really cool game, I thought, at least. I was pretty interested in it. You hold up your Joy-Cons in like a thumbs up position. Do a whole bunch of things with it. Put the Joy-Con forward, your character punches. If you lean them forward, your character will go forward. Lean them back, side, go the general direction that you're leaning it in. You can block and stuff. Either way, they revealed 2 characters on the 12th, the night of the 12th. They revealed Springman and Ribbon Girl. Springman and Ribbon Girl, pretty cool characters. It looks a lot like a Nintendo game. I could see Springman and Ribbon Girl either be turning into like amiibo characters or like Smash characters if like they decide to make another Smash game for this console. I could see them being new characters in a Smash game, or possibly them showing up as characters that you could drive a kart with in Mario Kart or something. They looked pretty cool, very Nintendo-esque. I could definitely see them being turned into amiibos that can be used with arms, in a sense, or something like that. Either way, they revealed that it's going to be released in spring of 2017. The regular lineup that you don't need the Joy-Con for, and you could just use the Pro Controller for, which I will be revealing more about the Pro Controller in a little bit. Let me take a sip of water. I'm going to read these all off, and then I'm going to elaborate on them. Splatoon 2, Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade 2, Fire Emblem Warriors, Dragon Quest 10 and 11, Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2, Project Octopath Traveler, new Atlas games, Sega, Skyrim from Bethesda, Travis touchdown, um, FIFA, and yeah. All right, let's go back to the beginning and go ahead and talk about that. All right, so good old where we start? Where we even start here? Okay, jeez, I got my papers a little messed up here. All right, Splatoon 2. Pretty much, in my opinion, it looked like the first Splatoon game, which it just looked like that. But they said it's going to be coming with new weapons, new specials, and new maps. And you could use your Joy Cons and like move them around if you feel to shoot the ink in like specific directions and stuff. Um, I don't know. It looks exactly like the first game, which in my opinion doesn't interest me. I used to be hyped up for the first Splatoon game, but then I don't know, my hype just went down after it got released and I didn't buy it. And just watching videos of it, it didn't look like that interesting to me. I might buy it if like my friend buys it or something and wants to play with me, but that's probably like gonna be the only reason I'll buy it. Mario Odyssey looks amazing. They said it's going to be a large sandbox game, and the story around it is going to be a journey to an unknown world. And, oh wait, did I reveal this? I probably did, but I just forgot already. Splatoon 2 is going to be released in summer 2017. Either way, back to Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey looks awesome. They released the trailer for it. They sort of teased it in the original Nintendo Switch trailer. They're like, hey, look at this, 3D Mario. Oh, it's gone. Alright, but either way, though, they revealed a whole entire trailer around it today. It's really weird. I'm interested in it, but the trailer was really weird. It was going to, like, a whole bunch of worlds, including, like, downtown New York. I saw some characters in there that interest me. There was, like, a Koopa with a chef hat on, like, flipping frying pan, sort of like a Hammer Bro. There was a group of bunny rabbits wearing like magician outfits on a ship. Bowser is wearing a magician outfit. He's wearing like a white tuxedo and a white top hat. He looks pretty freaking hilarious and pretty cool. At the end of the trailer, you saw like Mario hanging around on this building, and out of nowhere, like this weird snake robot thing pops out the top. Looks like it's directly out of like a Legend of Zelda game, like Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword. That was pretty interesting. I don't know. After that, I got hyped up for it. I'm pretty excited for it. Might not buy it on release day, but I probably end up will, because it's coming out in the holiday season, which perfectly fine with that. It's got some time to save up some money after buying the Switch. Either way, Mario's has eyes and is going to be a prominent character in the game. It's pretty cool. Alright, after that though, Xenoblade 2 didn't reveal that much about it, except for a new trailer, and that it's going to be a thing. Fire Emblem Warriors didn't reveal much about it, except that it's going to be a thing. They just were talking about how Dragon Quest 10 and 11 are going to be released in Japan. That's it about that. Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2 are going to be released on the Switch. After that, they didn't talk much about it anymore. Project Octopath Traveler is going to be a new game, I believe, just for the Switch. There's going to be a new Atlas game. Didn't reveal much about that either. Sega will be making some games for the Switch. That's all they revealed about that. I believe Sonic Mania is going to be on the Switch as well. Bethesda is making Skyrim Special Edition for the Switch. I believe it's Special Edition. They didn't say if it was or not, but I'm almost positive it was, because, well, it wouldn't make sense not to. Travis Touchdown will be on the Switch from the company Grasshopper. Didn't reveal much about that. Besides that, EA will have a FIFA on the Switch. Pretty cool and stuff. Lots of third-party games and titles they said were going to be on the Switch as well. Then after that, they said that the Nintendo Switch system will include the Nintendo Switch left and right Joy-Cons, Joy-Con wrist straps, Joy-Con grip, Nintendo Switch dock, HDMI cables, and AC adapter. They said that they're going to be selling a Pro controller separately, which is pretty much just like a basic PlayStation or an Xbox controller. No Joy-Cons are needed to slide into that. They're going to have two versions of the Switch. They're going to have one version that's going to have one Joy-Con neon blue and one Joy-Con neon red. And then the other version of the Switch is just going to have both of the Joy-Cons gray, which I pre-ordered the gray one, and I also pre-ordered this next game that I'm going to talk about. Nintendo Switch will have Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on it. We all knew that for a while. We're super hyped. Nobody was sure when it was going to be up, if it was going to be released on the release date of the Switch or not. It will. I pre-ordered that game, paid it off fully, and I'm in the middle of paying off my Nintendo Switch. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, awesome trailer, released on the release date of the Switch. Gonna quickly go over the trailer, but there's so much to go over. I might have to go over it in a separate video. Probably not, but whatever. Zelda got revealed. Zelda's character model. Very interesting. Very cool. A lot of returning faces. There's the Deku tree. There's like a Goron that I believe was part of the there's like a Goron that I believe was in other games. There's Zora in there. There's like a Great Fairy in there. A whole bunch of like Sheikah technology. There was a Sheikah like robot climbing up a mountain. There was a Sheikah Sheikah walker thing that looked like it was pretty much just like an updated version of the AT-ATs from Empire Strikes Back, just walking through like sand or something. Sharks are popping out of sand and stuff, and there's like Zelda's crying, a whole bunch of stuff's going down. There's this one scene that got me really hyped up of like a whole bunch of guardians in Castletown like blowing the place to pieces of crap, and it was so awesome. Ended off with Zelda looking at the Deku. Oh, it revealed Ganon too. It showed some more Ganon. It went ahead and showed Zelda looking at the Deku tree, and then it cut to black. Showed Link opening his eyes while the text was playing of "Open your eyes," and at the end, boom, March 3rd, 2017. All right, let's get on to the next thing. No wasting time here. No wasting time here on this channel for news reports. All right. April 28th, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is going to be released. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you. This is the Nintendo Switch Treehouse. Alright, so April 28th, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is going to be released. More on that later. ARMS. Some new characters were revealed. Master Mummy. You can change your arms to like make it like one arm could be a trident, one arm could be a revolver, and one arm could be like a punching hand, and then like another could be like a boomerang and stuff. Some pretty cool stuff. Another character, Ninjara, and yet again another character is Mechanica. That's pretty cool. They were talking about how the HD Rumble is used in that game, so when you punch, you could like feel your arm going out. It's pretty cool, I guess. They talked about how they're gonna have cartridges for the Switch. Everybody pretty much assumed that already after watching the trailer for the Nintendo Switch. Micro SD card will go under the kickstand on the back of the Switch, and they said that the top SD card, I believe, was a 256 gigabyte card. Joy-Cons fit in the hands of people very well. They were talking about they have a wheel accessory being sold separately for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Master Edition of Legend of Zelda, they were talking about that for a little bit. I'm just going to move on because if you didn't buy it already, then good luck. You're going to have to like buy it on eBay or something because that's sold out in like a matter of seconds. By the time I'm recording this, it's already sold out. So that's pretty cool though. If you want to look at that and like be upset that you didn't get it, go ahead and search up Google Images. Splatoon 2, they played a little bit of it. Some new weapons, or they just revealed some of the weapons. Splat Dualies was the only new weapon. And then they revealed how they're going to have a charger. The charger is going to be returning. The splatter shot is going to be returning. And the roller is going to be returning. The story for Splatoon 2, they said, was going to take place 2 years after Splatoon 1. Yeah, and after that, it's pretty much all the same. Super Bomberman R is an exclusive title for Nintendo Switch. Difficulties for the game consist of beginner, veteran, and expert. It's going to be a launch title for the Switch, and it is going to be up to 8 players at once. And I can see some amiibo also being made for this game, because this game has a little logo that they showed on the Nintendo trailer separate on their channel, though. It had a little logo for their 33rd anniversary, which they have had logos for the anniversary years on the 8-bit Mario and the, like, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and 8-bit Link amiibos for Zelda for their 30th year. So I could see that possibly being an amiibo. I don't really see any place they could put amiibo capabilities in that game, but who knows? Maybe that will be a thing. It'd be pretty cool if that was. The characters look funny and stuff in there. Alright, where am I? Alright. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They have some new characters and carts, and some other stuff, I believe. But all I picked up from there, though, was Clown Car is going to be a new car. They're going to have the Squidlings from Splatoon as new characters that you can play as. King Boo and the Skeleton Koopa are going to be able to be played as well. And they're going to have a Splatoon map in the game, which I'm not sure if it was already in, but I'm assuming it's new because the Squidlings are new for the characters that you can play as. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is going to come with all the Mario Kart 8 DLCs already in it. After that, they have Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers. It's the 30th year of it. I don't see any amiibos being made for this game, though, even though it's the 30th anniversary. But either way, though, for this game, you could play in HD graphics or classic graphics, which look like the arcade game back in the day. You could do there's going to be events for the game throughout the year, and there's no release date yet. They said that if you keep up with them, they will eventually release it sooner or later. On the 18th of January of this year, at 2 p.m. on Nintendo, they are going to have a Fire Emblem Warriors info stream. That's all they said. Snipper Clippers. Nintendo's website says it will be released in March. It's a weird, like, little team-based game. I don't know, I'm not really interested in it. Some other people might be. It's where you pretty much cut your other characters and then you try to, like, do some, like, little short activities. That's about it, though. After that, though, after Snipper Clippers, they said that Snipper Clippers will be released in March, according to Nintendo's website. Has-Been Heroes is a game that is pretty much just like a little side-scroller fighter game. It's, I don't know. I sort of got a little bored when they were playing it on the stream. I was sort of like, can we just go to the next game already? I'm sort of trying to get all the news I can here. Either way, they said that that is going to be released on the 31st of March this year. And then The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, they didn't reveal that much more about the game. They just sort of played it a little bit. It's pretty cool. They revealed some amiibo for it, though. Some new amiibo, in addition to some of the Zelda Breath of the Wild amiibos that we already knew. So Archer Link, Guardian, and Archer Link, Rider Link, and Guardian, the Guardian, we already knew those were coming in amiibo from E3. So those were shown off a little bit more. The Guardian has movable legs and stuff, which is a new thing for amiibo. Then they revealed two more. They revealed Zelda, the Zelda amiibo, which looks pretty cool, and the Bokoblin. The two amiibo, or actually all the amiibos look pretty cool. I'll probably end up buying them and stuff just because I want to get all I can out of this Zelda Breath of the Wild game. But after that, though, they talked about how Super Mario Odyssey is a sandbox game. They just talked about that again, and how, yeah, that's all they talked about, because they couldn't play any of the game, though, because they didn't want to reveal any other gameplay besides the trailer, so they just sort of talked about how it's reminiscent of, like, Sunshine and 64 and stuff. After that, though, they played 1-2 Switch for the rest of the stream, which didn't really interest me, because earlier in the video I talked at the beginning of the video how I'm not interested in this game whatsoever. But they just revealed the names of the games is what I got from it, and they just played the games a quick little bit. They played Quick Draw, Milk, Copy Dance, Samurai Training, table tennis, and eating contest. They're all really weird. They just use like the motion control and like sensors on the Joy-Con. That's pretty much it though. After that, they ended the stream. So, thank you guys for watching this episode of quick review of 6 hours shoved into 25 minutes. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and I'll probably be doing some more information on Nintendo stuff if they do like some other streams. I'll probably watch the Fire Emblem stream and get some information for you guys then, and I'll do another quick little stream or quick little video and sum it all up into a short little bit. I think this is going to be a new series that I'm going to call it Quick Review or Fast in the Streamer. So I'll figure it out. It'll be in the title. You'll find it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in finding some more news, I also do gameplay videos and everything else. Probably going to be talking some Zelda sooner or later because of the new game coming out, and I'm going to be talking with my friend Mastercraft about Zelda because he loves Zelda as well. But either way, though, thank you guys so much for watching this video of Quick Review, I think I'm going to call it. And go ahead and subscribe and like if you want, and comment your opinion if you feel. And I will see you guys all next time. Thanks for sticking around. Have a good one.